At 19 years old, Betsy Johnson is just beginning to live her life, but she has already been through a great deal more than most of her peers.
You know, for being younger, I noticed that I wasn't as happy as all the other kids. They seemed to smile a lot more than I did.
Johnson says her depression followed her through middle and high school. She found herself in an abusive relationship, was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and began taking it out on herself. She started cutting and even burning her arms. Once she started, she says she couldn't stop.
If I would cut myself, I would see pain. I would see physical pain, and I would have a physical reason as to why I was hurting.
In 10th grade, Johnson reached a traumatic turning point.
I overdosed on my sleep meds and some Excedrin, and I was brought to the ER. As I was laying there, I knew that I was going to die, and I knew that that isn't what I wanted.
Johnson's story isn't unique to the Northland. In a recent study by the Minnesota Department of Health, suicide is the second leading cause of death for 15 to 19-year-olds.
Usually by the time we see people for treatment here, they are pretty much knocked down by their depression.
Ron Nemi, a psychotherapist at Essentia Health Miller-Dwan, worked with Johnson as she continued her fight.
She's been very open and honest. She's taken good hard looks at herself. I've never heard her blame anybody for her situations.
Johnson turned to Miller-Dwan 6 times over the course of her struggle with depression. Experts here say group therapy is the key to overcoming the illness. Nemi agrees, saying working in groups helps individuals share ideas and give each other support.
And I really believe in the power and the healing effects of being with others who have been through similar struggles or currently struggling with a mental illness, usually depression.
Betsy Johnson is now advocating for others going through dark times in their lives.
It's very scary to admit that you have a problem and you can't control yourself. But once you do, it is the most wonderful feeling on the face of the earth. It's liberating.
Johnson says she's learned it's okay not to be okay.